Learned something new today. 2 things even.
You're about to learn a couple more things.
All right. Let's get into the news.
There's a lot of good places to start.
Yeah, this is stuff happened.
A lot of stuff
I
happened.
don't think it did.
Let's start.
I don't believe you.
Let's start
Never believe
with
it.
the one that I'm going to pretend to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, fuck. This is going to be fun.
But I'm not going to know anything.
Let's hope somebody knows. All right. This is mine, isn't it?
We're going to talk about Kingdom Hearts
You
3,
might think it is, but it's actually not.
the Expo Japan 2018 Monsters Inc. trailer.
I read a wiki once.
There you go. That's enough, then, I guess.
Kingdom Hearts 3 showing off Angry Goofy everywhere.
Yeah. And Nightmare Monster Goofy.
Is that the
So I just saw the name Marluxia,
That's
and
correct.
I'm done with this story.
Oh, dude. Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
you don't even know.
No, wait, no.
Oh, my
dude,
God.
at the end of this trailer, someone shows up and calls him... I'm just going to
Ventus.
fucking... Ventus, and the other one says Vanitas.
I just saw animated
Ventus
GIFs
and Vanitas.
pictures.
Vanitas is the evil version of Ventus. Okay.
So is that a Roxas? Is that a Roxas now?
Okay. I'm going to try.
Don't even try.
I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible. It's not going to be that tough.
We just have to talk about Monsters, Inc. There's Sully, there's Mike.
There's a new trailer for a new Kingdom Hearts game, and it shows a new world. That's the story.
That's all we need to really focus on.
There is a thing to focus on that is not that, and it is a problem. The pink guy, Marluxia, who shows up, the guy that Roxas goes, I don't know who you are, is supposed to be dead, which means all those weird spin-off characters that got killed are all back to confuse you.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I like how it took for the PS4 to get to Toy Story-like graphics like the PS2 promised.
So is my brain correct in remembering seeing a kid version of that guy who he doesn't know? Because I thought I saw someone with that hair already.
Different person.
Fighting in the
That was
Monsters
Riku in one of the
Inc.
games, and he
factory
had
is awesome.
white hair.
Okay, well then, no, I wasn't.
Also-
I know that guy, and I wasn't talking about him.
Tangled.
Riku and
Fucking Tangled.
and Mickey Mouse are now dressing at Hot Topic, and it's
Fucking going to Tangled World is awesome. Love
So-
Tangled.
Well, what are they going to do? Not put Tangled and Frozen all over?
so.
it?
I should mention this
Frozen.
gameplay trailer they put out looks fucking awesome.
So here's what I want to see.
Super good.
Are we doing fucking Maui World? Are we going to Moana? Are we
be
gonna get?
We'll see. I mean, it's a good world because it's very different.
So-
It'd be like
Are we gonna watch this spry anime kid with a Maori tattoo? Is that what we're gonna see?
That'd be cool.
I mean,
That'd be not
think
cool.
about Maui
In fact,
No.
it'd be super not okay.
What?
But
Why?
sure, because that's kind of insulting to the people.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
He'll turn into a Maori person, and then it'll be cool. He'll turn into the Rock, and it'll be voiced by the
turn
Rock.
into any sea creature. And it would
dude.
be
Every
fine.
time a game,
Wooly, he was a goddamn lion cub for one of the worlds in the second game.
anytime a movie like that comes out, and then they have to make Halloween costumes for it, it gets real dicey.
Nah, man.
It gets real dicey.
You just gotta get the right tanner. You just gotta get the right spray tan bottle.
That. Oh, that jacket has his skin on it. Okay. Ooh.
No, it's Viventus.
No,
or
Tron,
whatever.
dude, Tron was in the second game.
Yeah, I remember.
It was.
Yeah, what was it? Vanitas?
Vanitas and Ventus.
Sure. Okay. Those are the names you're in for.
So the most confusing thing about Kingdom Hearts is the amount of people who steal each other's bodies and then don't change their names, but then later they change their names. It's awful. It's genuinely fucking confusing.
Well, hey.
Also, there's birth by sleep enemies in this game, even though they're supposed to all be destroyed. It's like,
Well, hey, like the game visually looks beautiful because it's clearly running on the same thing that 15 is running on.
yeah, it looks. No, it's on Unreal 4.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Because there's that moment where they're spinning around with the balls at the playroom.
Yep.
And it makes me think of, you know, that part where you go to Noctis's room in
Yes, I
the demo. I thought of that, and I was like, "Oh my god, this looks like it's the
Yeah.
exact same."
I wouldn't think so because that's clearly an open world engine, and this game is not open world. So it just makes me think like you wouldn't waste an open world.
This
engine
is Unreal 4,
Unreal
and it kind of marks Square Enix just like kind of giving up on their
their dumb
crystal
engines.
tools nightmare that will never end.
Oh, that was a while ago. But yeah.
Well, whatever the fuck proprietary nonsense they're working on currently.
Yeah. But this looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks great. Like, as somebody who played a bunch of the Kingdom Hearts games, like,
as anything with an infinite budget,
it looks good. But like, I mean, playing it also looks good from the sequences they've shown. I am very, very, very worried about the game's general understandability, considering all the spin-offs. And how important those spin-offs have been.
Gameplay-wise, what we're staring at...
I'm sure I'll be able to pick it up, no problem.
I don't think that's true at all.
Gameplay-wise, this trailer, what we're seeing 90% of the time is just supers, right?
Yeah.
Summons.
Because
set piece stuff.
Because it seems like that, yeah. So I'm like, because they didn't spend too much time showing like actual combat, in the sense that like, okay, that's not true. That's not true. That was a stupid statement. Let me correct that.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot of combat, but most of the combat is like a half second, and then it goes into like a super.
So what they're basically showing off is it was a mechanic in the earlier games, is that you would combine somehow with a party member, and you would get a new string. You get a new type of attack.
Yeah.
And then if you did well, or you canceled out of it at the end, you'd get a big super.
Gotcha.
That depends based off of your party. So there's ones you get for Donald and Goofy, which are more general. And then you get ones that are combined with Mike Wachowski, or combined with this, etc. Okay. In 2, you had this really awesome one where you combined all your party members and Sora into one person, and you would fly, and you would not even touch the Keyblades anymore. You would just telekinetically use them.
Can they go to Wreck-It Ralph and then Mario's there?
Yeah, totally.
Why not?
Well, I mean, they've said that the game is going to have more than 9 worlds, which is considerably more than's been shown. And the one that everyone wants to know is like, so when's knockoff Robert Downey Jr. and Darth Vader going to be there?
You can't do it. It would just... That's the fucking Super Robot Wars licensing nightmare. You can't do it.
Except Disney owns everything.
You open up that can
Disney
of worms.
owns it all.
But you don't know. They don't own Nintendo.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They bought them.
You can't.
It's on the docket. They bought it.
Okay, well then Star Wars then.
Star Wars and everything Marvel.
You can put everything they want that they own into Wreck-It Ralph. Absolutely.
Which is a billion things.
Sure. And you can push like old franchises that they owned. And as hard as you want to, but oh man,
the only thing in that trailer that genuinely makes me roll my eyes and just go, ugh, is Maleficent back again as your secondary tier villain.
The problem is that Maleficent had a movie in between the last Kingdom Hearts game, so they're like, she's got
true. That's true.
How many times do I have to beat her 2 forms in which she has the dragon form and the witch form? Like, fucking God.
That's true.
But if they go to Wreck-It Ralph world, then wouldn't Kingdom Hearts world just be a part of Wreck-It Ralph world?
No, Wreck-It Ralph would...
And wouldn't Roxas and Sora just be walking around like, hey, man?
No, Wreck-It Ralph would be...
they'd be living there.
The fucking, like, hub... Like the Traverse Town equivalent, because it doesn't have its own identity and it has lots of crossovers from other places.
But that's what I'm saying is like it's like you're going to Wreck-It Ralph world, but the people in Kingdom Hearts. Okay, here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The people in Kingdom Hearts are going to Wreck-It Ralph world. Yeah. However, the people in Kingdom Hearts, when they're off the clock, they're punching out of Kingdom Hearts.
They're taking kids away from going to the arcade that they can play Wreck-It Ralph in because it's the home consoles.
But the people that you're playing as in the video game Kingdom Hearts, when you're done playing, they punch out and go into their Wreck-It Ralph world of video game characters that are now off the clock.
Well, all right.
So you understand the confusion here.
I'll solve the problem for you. Riku, Sora, and Mickey in Kingdom Hearts, they are the canon characters in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and they can go to Wreck-It Ralph due to the corporate tie-ins. However, there are different Sora, Riku, and Mickeys that are part of the video game franchise, so they could ostensibly meet the video game versions of themselves and have that stupid moment.
Do they only come into existence when the corporate umbrella has control?
I think so.
So the moment the pen signs the contract,
the world happens.
The world appears.
That's correct. Yes.
And until then, those people that was just nothing.
Yeah.
Matter becomes like living matter.
Yeah, there's even an in-game fucking like justification for that, where at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 you save the day and restore all the destroyed worlds that you didn't get to visit in the first game. And those are anything new ever that you didn't see in the game 1 or 2 or whatever.
Wow.
Like Tron World got destroyed, right, in the first game before the game started. But then it was restored so that you could play it in Kingdom Hearts 2, yada yada.
Well, I mean, if any world can get redone, it's Tron World, because internet.
Sure.
I guess.
You're inside. That's another game where you're inside the arcade machine.
I believe it is a computer inside the Hollow Bastion, if I remember correctly. It is just a computer.
I have a feeling there's going to be like no Final Fantasy characters showing up in this, unless I've missed them.
I'm very confused at the lack of Final Fantasy.
Like, there's no Squall, there's no Titus. That used to happen all the time.
That was the whole big deal. It was actually Final Fantasy cross Square. And then it just became, I guess, this is just Disney.
And a heavier part of the marketing was like, look, it's Setzer. Look, it's Cloud more of Cloud this time.
Giant Sephiroth battle.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
And now it just seems to be like just the OCs and Disney shit.
Even if there is zero Final Fantasy crossover, there will be one Final Fantasy character, and it will be Sephiroth, and he will be the final optional boss.
You don't think Noctis is going to show up?
Yeah,
I'm saying if there's one character from Final Fantasy in that, it will be Sephiroth as your optional boss, because that's what he's been in 1 and 2.
So do they ever go to FF Worlds?
No.
Do they ever visit FF realities?
There's weird mixes.
So yes and no.
And do they grab other Square properties?
No, just Final Fantasy.
No, just Final... What?
Why doesn't anyone from the Bouncer show up?
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Plus the guy
Austin,
from the Bouncer.
Shut up too.
Yeah, plus the Bouncer main guy looks exactly like Sora.
Exactly why I asked.
All right, so you want the answer to that question?
Yeah.
In Kingdom Hearts, the Final Fantasy world is the world of Hollow Bastion, which is its own OC world. And it is not Final Fantasy. It's just the planet they all came from, which ties into the greater plot. And the Final Fantasy's king ends up being the fucking asshole that ruins a bunch of shit, but not really. It's a fucking mess. But
they don't go to like, you know,
in the first game, Hollow Bastion is a big dungeon because it's wrecked, and that's why the Final Fantasy characters are all over the game. In the second game, they've retaken it, so the Final Fantasy characters pretty much just live on that one planet.
So they have a Final Fantasy planet for them to live on. Okay,
but it's not any of their backstories. They're all unique characters from this place that
now
just apparently happen to look like Final Fantasy
apparently
characters.
The World Ends With You characters show up in Dream Drop Distance.
That's possible.
I did not know that.
Now,
you mean the character that looks identical to Sora?
That's the one.
Yes.
Now, when you say identical, you mean like, you know, Fashion Kid, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean Fashion Kid. He's got the same hair.
Yeah.
It's also the exact same art style.
Bouncer, Sora, and
Nomura Bait.
But the World Ends With You.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts.
He's wearing blue and he's got headphones on, so there's that.
It's purple and white. He's wearing Neku.
Thank you. So now, what world do they live in?
The World Ends With You.
Yeah.
If you went,
they live in Japan.
So no. If it was a Kingdom Hearts world equivalent, you would go to the planet of Shibuya.
Planet Shibuya.
Yeah.
Planet Shibuya.
Like that. That's how that shit works.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll be able to piece this all together when I play it.
It's totally simple.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Japan just like folded on itself into a sphere in this horrible Persona type way.
That is exactly what it would be.
Is.
Yes.
Oh.
And yes, that's right. That is what Hollow Bastion is.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
It's like when you look at the world screen for like Hollow Bastion, it's a tiny sphere. And you see the fucking main castle like ejecting out into space. Yeah. Because it's so large compared to the planetoid.
That like Le Petit Prince shit is horrifying.
Yeah.
I hate it.
They're all microplanetoids with buildings that reach into the stratosphere.
I think Mario Galaxy is the first time I wasn't horrified by that concept.
Yeah, you didn't think hard enough
of planetoids.
Yeah, you need to think harder.
Oh man. Like your head breaches the atmosphere and you're now just in space, but your feet are on
Don't worry about it.
I can't.
That would cause your body to get like horribly ripped apart.
But the bottom would be
forces.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, like some people have said that they have said that there's a low chance of Marvel or Star Wars worlds appearing. I don't know if that's official or if it was just hinted at. But it's like, you can't put this out because by the time of Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever comes out, it's going to be like
10 years from now.
Yeah. So it's like you got to get your shit in now.
I would agree that there is almost no chance at all of a Marvel world or Star Wars world.
A world.
But I would give a considerably higher chance for an Easter egg, boss fight, cameo of any of those characters.
Have to put a lot of work in.
I will say this. Kingdom Hearts is genius because they didn't just make it Square versus Disney and call it a day. Mm-hmm. They created an actual story with lore and bits and pieces that you would return to.
Oh yeah, that's the genius part.
I know the canon being where all over the place is all stupid and fucked up, although they did re-release a bunch of them on PS4 now. So it sounds like it's considerably easy.
The answer to the question, if you don't know, is get both collections and play everything in them, and you're good.
Yeah. They've made it easier, which is smart. Good on you guys. You finally solved the problem.
Necessary.
Finally solved the problem.
Important.
However,
I don't think I need to play that stuff.
But I guess all I'm trying to really
they're good games.
What I'm trying to get at though is remember how the end of Infinite story was like, oh, the portal is open and these worlds are just the same now.
Yeah, it's the best thing about Marvel Infinite.
Yeah, so like basically if you kind of created a new title that was just these characters coming back and forth in these worlds and whatnot, that was its own thing, you could revisit it in a way that was like not reinventing it every time. Like, okay, Ryu and Mega Man know each other? Do they?
No.
Yes?
No.
Do they?
No.
But he knows the Hadoken.
Yeah.
Okay, he knew him
coincidence
5 games ago, but does he still know him now?
Is Mega Man the future of Street Fighter?
Is Cap meeting Chun-Li for the first time here?
No.
In this, yes.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing.
I think every game they meet each other again for the first time.
So you avoid all of that problem, and then like you avoid all of that when you make it Kingdom Hearts style.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's almost like a pet peeve because I hate when for example, Cross Tekken happens, right? And then like let's say Kazuya walks up and Ryu turns around and goes, "Kazuya, what are you doing here?" Yes. And it's like, why the fuck do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Why would you? Well, because the universe has always been there.
You know what I mean? Like, don't do that.
There's no way that like the Street Fighter tournament and the Iron Fist tournament would not like coexist.
Yeah. Like the two if you play Dragon Ball Story mode, there's moments where like you're like Cell's doing his thing, and then Frieza's behind him going like, oh, Cell, what's going on?
No.
You know, and Cell's like, Frieza, what are you doing here?
Absolutely not to this conversation.
I know, but here's the thing, and then you're like, why the fuck, right?
Dead in hell.
Like, dead in hell.
And then and there's that, and then there's the fact that there's also off-screen conversations that occurred.
Yeah.
Because at one point, Cell makes reference to like 18 being Krillin's wife.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know that, you're dead. But hell.
Yeah.
And
Hell and Dragon Ball
conversations
is the stupidest thing ever.
So when you have these crossovers and you don't know the state at which the characters are meeting and all that shit, you solve it with Kingdom Hearts by creating an actual canon.
Yeah, so that you have a situation where fucking Leon, aka Squall, sees Jafar and goes, "Oh, Jafar, I hate that guy."
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, fine.
Why are they renaming Leon? Is it because it was like what you said? Hey, look, that's Squall, but his name is Leon.
Leon was Squall.
Squall Lionheart.
Yeah, no. Leon was Squall, and then when Hollow Bastion fell, he was so emo about the fact that his home got destroyed that he changed his name and grew his hair out. ... Yes.
Ellipses.
Whatever. You seen the fucking picture?
Kistis or Quistis?
Quistis.
What picture?
The picture.
There's 2 types of people.
Quistis. Have you seen the fucking picture of Squall? And it's a PS1 screenshot, and it's just the one of Renoa saying, "You're the best looking guy at this party," and it just zooms in on his PS1 face. It's just unintelligible pixels. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Let's go on.
It's Quistis, just like the cook in 9 is Quina. It's supposed to be quinoa. But they fucked up the letters.
Dude, when I was a kid and I read it, I saw QU and I said Quistis.
Yeah, I also did that. And then I changed later when I grew up.
Okay, well.
Until it's voiced and in a game, it's anything.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed in Monster Hunter's lack of characters saying the monsters' names.
I bet.
I was excited for that, and then that didn't happen to almost anything.
Especially the really Japanese-sounding ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Toby Kadachi.
Exactly.
There's one.
That's exactly what I was thinking
There's one called Basil Goose or whatever, and it has very complicated spelling, and no one can fucking agree on how it's spelt. And then Capcom people said, "Oh, I say Basil Geese," and everyone said, "Shut up! No, that's the worst one. It's the Bagel Goose. That's what it's called.
Bagel juice. Yeah. All right, that's fine.
Goose.
What else we got?
It's B-52. You'll find out soon. Stop it. It's Nergigante. It's really easy. You're making this fun on purpose for you and only you.
You'll be good. Howard
and only me.
Howard the Duck meeting Donald.
Yeah.
Doable.
Very doable.
Absolutely. And he's like, "Hey, Donald, want to get drunk and watch some porn?" And Donald's like, Ugh.
"Yeah, well,
none of us can do a Donald fucking impression."
We
I got nothing. Zero.
I don't get what your problem with Nigrigante is. I don't see what the beef is. I was gonna say that there's details that followed up.
You don't see what the problem I have with that is. Make that the podcast title this week.
Yeah.
That would probably be fine on iTunes as opposed to other swear word
titles. Are you
titles.
serious? What the hell?
Because music.
I bet
you. Yeah, the rap music. Okay, that makes sense.
I bet you.
There's some details?
Blank in Paris? No.
Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, exactly. No, what I was gonna go into, like, there was details that came alongside the trailer talking about like the worlds and
more than 9 worlds for sure.
Exactly. So Toy Story and Monsters Inc. are the first round of worlds alongside Olympus. Tangled is in the middle round. There's 10 worlds over 3 parts.
Really?
Olympus. I don't know if you remember. Olympus was the first world ever shown for this game. They love Olympus. They love it.
Giant Land, Mickey, and Jack and the Beanstalk segment will be implemented. Nomura really wants to put it in, and you can customize your gummy ship. And
it's an open world gummy now.
It's not like KH1, but more in tune with how you could accessorize Aqua in 0.2 BBS.
Sure,
I'm speaking English. I know what I'm talking about.
It's not 0.2 BBS. It's something else. It's 0.2
BBS.
Oh, fuck. Is that what it's called?
That's what the acronym was for. We talked about this.
No, because I know Birth by Sleep was its own thing, but I thought that it had a different title for the 0.2 thing because it was 0.2. Fuck it. Fuck.
Yeah, no, stop.
Kingdom Hearts 0.
It was called BBS. It was called Birth by Sleep because it's the acronym BBS. We've done this.
No, I knew that.
Okay.
But I thought 0.2 was not
a different
BBS.
title. Okay.
0.2 was
well, no.
Fuck.
Yep. So Giant Land is a thing, and it looks like it's taking place on a Game & Watch.
Game & Watch, yeah, exactly.
So that's fun.
That's dope.
With a little bit of Cuphead art style, classical, like.
You mean like
the giant
classic Disney?
Classic Disney, exactly. Well, yes, that's correct.
The classic Cuphead style that Disney.
Donnie Yen, Star Wars actor.
Yep. No, just Star Wars actor.
You're doing it.
Just Star Wars, man.
Anyway, so that's coming. What's happening right now?
Maybe this year.
They say 2018. I don't believe it.
January 2019.
Yeah.